there everybody, this is Ananya and today I thought I'll bring to you all another very simple project, but again trust me, it's going to be fun and very interesting. So the topic is a currency converter and a real-time currency converter, right? Not a normal one. So what we are using is forex-python converter. Okay, that's a Python module that you get inbuilt. There are various others that you can try out, but this is a pretty interesting and simple one that I found out. So here's a documentation about it that explains the contents and how to go about it really well. And I'm going to give you all the link to this in case you all want to practice other stuff also. There you go. You have the entire installation process given. It's pretty simple. Pip install forex-python. That is foreign exchange Python. All right. And you can make various requests using API calls if you know about that. But basically uses it. All right. And from where does it use it? Let's go and check it. There you go. It checks it from ratesapi.io. All right. So you don't have to make the API call by yourself. And you can check out various possible methods that you can perform, like historical conversions and all of that. And here is the list of supported currency codes given to you, which is very important in our current project. And that's basically it. Let's go ahead and implement it. And just to show you all, this is the forex-python module. Just copy this down and run it on your CMD as an administrator and you'll be done. Let's move on now. So you import it by saying from forex-python.converter, import currency rates. Before I start off with the actual project, let me just quickly explain the part to you all so that I don't have to explain much during the project. So after importing currency rates from forex-python, what you do is you call currency rates, or basically return the value into any variable, and you say c.getRates USD. Now what does getRates do? It basically converts a single USD dollar into all the possible currency codes that it has in its system. And basically it updates every single day around 3. Let's go back to that just a moment. It's very interesting to know about all this, right? There you go. It is updated daily at 3 p.m. CET. All right. Now, let's go ahead here. All right. So getRates basically deals with USD as the base currency and converts into every possible data that it has. Let's run that, and there you go. See, you have this entire dictionary that gives you all the, let's say you have the United Kingdom and various others. I'm not very frequent with these. You have the Indian rupee and Japan, Canada, all of that. All right, Europe and Malaysia. All right, that's all you have. And what you simply do is you copy these down and then you can come ahead with using it inside our project. So after doing all this, we are making a GUI based converter just to make it all interesting. So you know all about Kinter. There's nothing to explain it because we've done tons of Kinter projects. Now let me just explain the basic parts. What you do is you take two variables, all right, input 1 and input 2, which actually acts as a drop-down menu. If I'm very sure you know about HTML drop-down menus, it basically acts as the exact same thing, but in Python. So we'll give a default value, that is select. We'll set it to that. And next, we're going to put all our labels where we take the input and give the choices as to from which currency to which currency, and also display the converted amount. It's all known to you. Now let's have a quite important step to be noted here. Inside a variable, let's say from currency option, we create a widget known as option menu. We place it inside the root. We give the first variable IP1, and to that we passed asterisk currency code list. Now what is currency code list? It's basically every single currency code that is updated inside forex-python. All right, all of that. So this list should be passed to the option menu widget. Now, why do you think this asterisk is there? That's because it needs to extract each single value one by one and not the entire list altogether. So you see, asterisk is used for unpacking the container as list type in the option menu widget. As simple as that. So from currency and to currency will hold the exact same options, right? And then we place it. Lastly, we take the value, that is what value the user wants to transform, or rather say check, and the output will be shown into the converted value. You also have a convert button, right? We all know that, how to create buttons, and also reset. So what does reset basically do? We'll just change the text to empty in each of the entry widgets. We have seen this in our calculator project, right? Value.delete from 0 and end. And I'm again setting the default value of input, or rather say option widgets 1 and 2 to select. And trust me, that's basically it. All I'm doing out here is, let me just show this to you all. Yes. To see, as we saw here, currency rates, we are calling this into a variable. Then from currency and to currency, we need the value or string to which it needs to be converted, right? Now, what if the user has not given a value or has not selected the to and from countries? In that case, we need to throw errors just to make it more user friendly and capture all the error handling stuff, right? So you give message box.show error. And lastly, if there are no errors as such, what you need to do is call the convert function c.convert. All you need to pass to that is from currency to currency, and you need to get the float value.get. That is whatever, for example, I want to convert 12 INR to USD. Okay, so that 12.0 is passed here, and that's it. All you do is you take new amount. This new amount gets stored into a float with 0.4 precision. Okay, you are formatting decimal points. We have also seen that in long back, okay, when we were doing Python basics. And to the output widget, you simply output, okay, widget, you simply insert from the 0th position the string typecasted value of new amount. And that's it. You see how simple but interesting this can be. And that's basically it. I'm going to run this now and show you all how it looks. And let's also try out a few conversions. All right. And here you go. And I've put this pretty picture at the background. You can choose something that you like. Now let's go ahead and check some random values. And again, it might vary by a few 0 point something decimals, but you know, depends on how much they update, but it's pretty regular. So using the select, there you go, you have all the options out here. There might be a few missing, but you know, it all depends on what they have put inside their database. Let's select USD. All right, that's pretty common. And let's take Japan, JPY. Okay, so I want 34 US dollars to be converted to Japan, the Japan currency. And there you have your converted amount out here. That stands for 3601.7804. All right. Now that's pretty interesting. You can try this out. I'll be giving you all the links and the code. So no issues. Let's reset it. There you go. It's working fine. You have your select default values back. Just another one. Let me try out my country, India. Okay. And let's say USD. Or let's make it the other way around. Okay. And let's convert that. It's going to be pretty high, 3288. Okay, that's pretty similar to what Japan's was. Okay, so I hope you all had fun. It was interesting. It was simple. I'll come back with another project. Bye-bye. I'll see you all soon.